taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous.
Well, no doubt about it, this is a one-of-a-kind appearance among NFL venues. Welcome to Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Las Vegas Raiders. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. They'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. He's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally locks this up.
What I like about that kick, I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Goff tosses it quickly out wide. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Off play action, Goff. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Out of the shotgun. Goff. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and check downs, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, right through.
In that time, there are 10 things that I still use in my life, genuinely use, to help make my time management more efficient. Let's talk about them in this video. Tip number 1 is that we absolutely own all of our time. This is like when I first had this realization, my life genuinely changed because I used to think
and that's in a second up just beyond their own 20.
I came across this probably like 40 yards, which says something like any given moment you are doing what you most want to do. And that was very empowering thing for me because I always obviously need empowerment. And it helped me realize that my time is entirely within my control. Like right now, I'm filming this video because I want to be. Earlier today, I spent 6 hours playing World of Warcraft because that's what I wanted to do. I could not have said I don't have time to work out today. Instead, it was a case of I'm actively choosing not to make the time to work out.
It's Sanders out of his pistol. He rolls to his right. Oh, they tried the lateral.
Yes.
Yes. And the Raiders get to it. And Vegas takes it back for a touchdown. The Raiders finish up their opening drive.
which is fine. I don't pretend like the reason I'm doing it.
He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. He couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
I've played for coaches, and when you scramble, they force you to have two hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. And this defense, they took advantage.
The idea is like either a hell yes or it's a no. And so if I get an email from someone saying, hey, do you want to do this thing? And I'm thinking, maybe it sounds kind of alright, but my default position is going to be no. If I get an email from someone saying, hey, do you want to do this thing? And I'm like, hell yeah, then I'm going to do the thing. And I'm trying to get better at using this principle in my life because even now, my calendar is full of a lot of things where I'm like, yeah, kind of, rather than hell yeah too, and I always regret doing it when it comes out. So, hell yeah, no, just like learning to be okay with saying no to stuff is another really important principle of time. Thirdly, there's a tip I picked up from this book called Make Time by Jake Knapp and Joe Duratsky. And this tip is called the daily highlight. This is like deviously simple. Basically, the idea is that every day we decide this thing, this one thing is going to be my highlight of the day. This is the only thing I need to get done today. And on the days when I set a daily highlight, I do this every day, I always get the thing done, and I'm always really happy at the end of the day. But if I have a day where I don't set my daily highlight, then I kind of drown in my to-do list, and I have this image in my head like, oh yeah, I need to do this, 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 and that. And it's a lot harder to get stuff done. Whereas the days where I have a daily highlight, it's one thing that I'm focusing on. This is the most encouraging, the most satisfying, the most fun thing I have to do today, and it just really, really helps with my time management. Tip number 4 for time management is to use a to-do list, and these days I use a physical to-do list with this analog icon.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set him back 5, it's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
I show it on this, and I took them off. Cross them off with physical patterns and go throughout the day. It doesn't really matter what system you use for a to-do list, but
operating from the gun. Here's Sanders.
Our brains have having ideas.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best defense pressure.
So anytime I do something, I write it down into
They came in before he could find the target and hit him to alter that last second attempt to get rid of it.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third and short here, Sanders. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
It's the concept of time block.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
The idea there is anytime we need to do something, we put a block for it.
They'll go. It's Sanders.
So I don't mind doing this everything with this man.
He connects downfield. They get there to take him down right around the 41. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. And the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to manage it for one. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking out of the gun, Sanders. Heads up this one out to his running back, complete.
Unblocking it in the calendar is just incredibly useful. Everyone always thinks that, like, oh, but only one thing a day, nothing to do
tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that,
big play is of 17 yards.
So
that's good for Cleveland, 1st down.
And I give myself 4 days to film my next video, and today it's going to take 4 days for YouTube to convert it. I give myself
blame for that drop loss, even if it would have been a touchdown. It was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. Get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait.
And he's got it.
Project, but I've set myself the goal that, hey, you know what, I'm going to film all of this course next weekend. I've blocked out time in my calendar next weekend.
When you reach this
done. Whereas if I just had it in my mind or in my to-do list without a deadline, without a schedule, it would just inevitably never ever get done. Point number 7 is one I've started applying recently, and that is having protected time. When you're an entrepreneur and you're like working for yourself and all that kind of stuff, you end up basically being able to set whatever schedule you want. But like if you're like me and you like making connections, making friends with people on the internet, you get to a point where your day is filled with lots and lots of Zoom calls. And I realized that for me, I need to keep my mornings completely free of any obligations or any Zoom calls. And this has been an absolute game changer, because in the morning, that means I can wake up whenever I want. Usually it's 8:30 these days. And it means that for a solid 4 hours at least, I've got uninterrupted time where I can do whatever I want. So these days I'm working on writing a book. So the morning is my protected time for writing. But even on days where I'm not working on the book, it's just genuinely so nice to have that time slot where I can think about the business or plan some more videos or do the things that help move me forward in my work career. And sometimes, if I'm not feeling it, I'll just decide, you know what, I'm going to use this protected time to play with work on, or to just have it relaxed and do it on the sofa. So if you're interested in better ways of managing your time, I recommend figuring out what your protected time is going to be. Time that is just for you to do a lot of work. And not for anything else, when you're all allowed to put something in your schedule. Alright, principle number 8 is delegation. Now this one is a little bit weird, because normally when you say the word delegate, people imagine that, oh, well, I can't afford to delegate something, I don't have enough money to delegate and hire someone. And sure, that's probably true, but the way that I think that even when the Siege channel was successful was that, what is actually dollar value of my time? How much is my time actually worth? And when it came to running my business, I decided, okay, my time is worth £20 an hour, or $25 an hour. And that means that anything I'm doing that I don't enjoy, that I can outsource to someone, that delegate for less than $25 an hour, I absolutely should do that. And that delegation has encouraged me to get cleaner, which has been great, because now we have some house every other week, which means I don't have to do it myself. And back in the day when I was building my businesses from the ground up, there was lots of things that needed to be done, like data entry and things like that. I was able to delegate those to freelancers in the Philippines or Bangladesh or India, Upwork.com or Fiverr.com, and was paying them $7 an hour is an amazing wage for someone to work in the Philippines. But it was fantastic for me because it freed up my time to do things that were adding more value to the business, to my life, doing data entry, for example. And so whatever your circumstances are, I'd encourage you to think about what is the dollar value of your time, and potentially, if you want, and you delegate stuff that's cheaper than that to other people. Tip number 9, time management, is to try and automate scheduling as much as possible. Now that we're in the world of Zoom calls and people on the internet basically every day, I found out wasting a lot of time scheduling back and forth, where I'd be like, hey, I want to talk to you, but are you free this time, Pacific time, this time Eastern time, this time British Standard Time, all this kind of stuff. And we'd go back and forth in emails for a solid 10 days before anything would get done. But then I discovered an app called Calendly. Calendly is great. It's free for the free version. I pay for the pro version these days. Not sponsoring this video. That fortunately, Calendly is watching this, let me know. But the idea behind Calendly is you can literally send something, and it has all of your availability linked to the slot. I just feel a little bit weird to do initially. It feels a little bit hey, put the slot on my calendar. But anytime I get a calendar that's something wrong, I'm so grateful because this literally saved me 20 minutes of time. I don't like to get that.
Opening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap
even
in the
sometimes
future.
these days when I'm catching up with friends, I just send them a couple of weeks and I'm doing this game. Very sorry to get the I know we're never going to talk. This is scheduled on the line, but if there's a time that works for you, pick it and if it's time, we have a
18-yard gain. And it gives the Browns a first.
Through using analytics than I did in the last 3 years of having to schedule
now is Sanders.
I finally put it in time. This is something I'm going to recently
He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
and you're interested.
It comes in with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
To the end of the day, and to just feel when it is satisfied with what we survive at the end of the day. So, someone who would stay there for 5 years.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one.
The one thing I started
It's an early lead for the Raiders.
I could
We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after
video,
this.
I was planning to film 3 more videos, but I didn't get around to doing those. That's fine. That's not fun. I can choose to be satisfied with what I've done, and that's all good. And it doesn't change how much work I've done by me beating myself up about it. It just makes me feel bad, and therefore I can choose to feel good with
We're ready
If you're
now for the
interested in
second
more
quarter.
strategies,
Browns
X-Men
in
time,
control of
actually
it.
have 3 holes
They're
on
looking
that
at yet
versus being
another
direct
first and 10 on this drive.
Skillshare, and then also this video,
Sanders
but if
gonna
you hit
look
the
to
link in the
throw.
video description, there'll be a link that gives you a free trial to Skillshare.
And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. Offense up to the line pass.
Productivity.
From the 47.
Doing this like creative plus
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space, find those completions outside the pocket.
Sanders going to throw here on first. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here. From the 17.
Rates as of July 1st, 2025. Terms and more at HackerPark.com.
Hopkins for the extra point.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to give 21 bits of advice that I would give to my 18-year-old self. Let's get into it. Firstly, think about the game that you're playing. Think about what are the victory conditions of that game. When you were in school, then the game was very much a game of trying to get really good exam results and trying to get into university. But when you go to university, that is probably not the game that you're going to continue to play.
Just a 3-point game now.
You might form.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
It's having not good a growth mindset. Hi, my name is Joel, and in this 7-minute success video, I'll be talking about proven strategies you can use to develop a growth
Good
mindset in
starting
your
spot
life.
for the
But
Raiders as they
first,
come
let's
up
talk about
first
another
and
type of
10.
mindset. According to Stanford professor and author Howard
Good
Long,
snap here to
there
go.
are 2 types of
Well, the
mindsets.
pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So what's lead on that throw? That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
He was defended by Garrett Williams.
So then what to put an extra time.
From the gun, call. It's complete. This is Bowers. Set it down. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Good for Las Vegas.
Gonna throw again. Gone. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about his closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and enter that throw.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
So stop worrying about whatever.
Goff on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
4th down, Goff throwing. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Browns, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
They get 22 on that one, and that gives the Browns a first.
You know I love those chunk completions, they're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
On first down, here's Sanders. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
Okay, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving us the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time or twice on Sunday.
To the air on first down, Sanders. Big strike here to Williams. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. He goes to the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Brown.
First down from the red zone. Into the end zone, and someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it sets up second down. Win again here, Sanders. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. All plays on the table here for third and three. Running for the marker with Williams.
Oh, get the fuck out of there. Let me cut that.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Complete on the option. He's walked down real close to that goal line at the one. Brown's fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Tight end going in motion here. Shotgun now on third down.
Shit, bro. Fucking stand.
Took his shot at 6
Get out of here.
Fourth and goal.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got two in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry.
Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And he's out the clear. The 50.
That's the sound of someone who's
30.
close to very far. They'll get a card.
And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick six.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get two, it's almost a certainty.
9 examples of how they're different.
Carlson to tack on the extra point.
Mindset of a fixed mindset versus a growth mindset. But you might not know how they're
The
different.
point after splits the upright.
Concepts like
And the
the
Raiders make it a 10-point ball game.
new psychology of success. This drives the differences between the two lifestyles. Compared with a fixed mindset, the rebound household characteristics like intelligence and skills are largely set in stone and tone. With a growth mindset, the movement to develop interpersonal quality or ability with their consistency. Now, in practice, real-world examples.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Wrong with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now.
Getting right back to it after that interception. Buys time, rolling right. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch.
Just get straight to it,
Or
boy.
on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Sanders now on 3rd down. It's out. That's a long ball. Bouncing in the goal line. And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And that was all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. Out now for the free kick. Hoping their defense can answer a safety.
The game is fucking wicked, bro.
Has it at the 13. What a hit. He gets flattened.
Yo, it's...
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Stop on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the shotgun, gone.
Yeah, you can back the ball. Get the fucking pick. What are you doing, son?
Connection on the last play, and now 3rd down. Here's Gong. That's caught for the first. And he'll go down right at the 39-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts.
Las Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Again, Goff. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. And I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Throwing again, it's Goff. Fits it through the middle. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left in this half.
I can guarantee you that's going to be a Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Throwing again, here's Goff. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
And he will take this in. Touchdown. Raiders get more points to end a lopsided first half. Not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just roll. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared and, more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
One after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders go up by 19. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Strong with the return.
The fans that showed up brought great energy, and the fans that sold their tickets to all those Lions fans got to be better. The fans that showed up brought great energy, and the fans.
They're both seeing the same thing in the courtroom. Watch these guys. Brothers, Your Honor. Your Honor. Yeah. Look at little Took. Just egging him on. He's mocking his argument.
Imagine showing up for Thanksgiving and looking for the turkey bitches. They didn't kill the whole forest. Looking raccoons, frog legs, snake bitch. It's the fried snake for me. Alligators, rabbit. This is the roadkill Thanksgiving, bitch. Squirrel. Not a squirrel, bitch. Not the fucking squirrel, bitch. Beavers. Yeah, bitch. I'm mad, bitch. No giraffe. $1, bitch. It gets worse, but it's in a dirty place. But they got deer spaghetti, deer shepherd's pie. Is the food isn't necessary? Is it white people or is it Moors? Who did this shit? Imagine showing up for Thanksgiving and looking for the turkey bitches. They killed the whole forest. Fucking raccoons, frog legs, snake. Hey, friend.
Leave no sale behind with the world's best converting checkout from Shopify. Say goodbye to abandoned carts and hello to cha-chings in every channel. When it's time to sell more, it's time for Shopify. Start your free trial today.
So you niggas out of this trying to figure some hopping out of purge. You know why it's easier. You can hold out a whole lot of my young car talking about it. Remember other teachers on the phone. It's a drop or die. All I had was a bar. It's from out jumping like short. Man, bitch, I got some stuff to do. I'm not grandma.
Shit, cuz I don't even think golf had you doing all that type of movement right there, cuz. You don't gotta use them ligaments. You stretching too hard, cuz you're freaking. You can't be doing it on the golf, cuz you don't think it ain't that serious. Shit, cuz I don't even think golf had you doing all that type of movement right there, cuz. You don't gotta use them ligaments. You stretching too hard, cuz you're freaking. You can't be doing it on the golf, cuz you don't think it ain't that serious. Shit, cuz I don't even think golf had you doing all that type of movement right there, cuz. You don't gotta use. Why'd you take the paper off?
All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception.
So what paper is?
Offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Cause why would you even take that? Who is it? You didn't even try to read it. It's liquor. You're not, but why would you drink it? It's not liquor. It's not liquor. Shut up. It's limited. It's limited. Get stuff and not paying attention.
That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
76. Hey, 5. 12.
On fourth down, gone. Elan's got it, complete. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs. They've got first down from the 31. Looking out of the gun, Sanders. Not for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up second down. Here's Sanders now. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Come on.
First throw for the backup now. Bails out of the pocket quick. The pass ball's incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's first and 15.
18 Cardinal.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. It is caught left side. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. So the penalty backs him up. Here's a first and 20. Motion in the tight end now. He puts some juice on a deep throw. And there's a man there. It's interception. Picked up by Mike Hilton. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The drive begins with a run from Mostert. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They pitch it to him. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They go play action with Goff. That's incomplete left side. Trying to find Brock Bowers. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. One of the tight ends in motion left. They'll go play action for Sanders. He throws a bullet to the center of the
Oh boy, let me get that. That's a fucking dime. Gotta let my fucking receiver put his hands up.
Going again here, Sanders. Finds him on the slant. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third and short here, Sanders. A disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to say that's
break up on that throw. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. It's the Browns with the ball, but they enter this fourth quarter at a massive deficit. To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10.
Come on.
Motioning one of the tight ends. To the air on 1st down. Sanders. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. Cut ball leading. Trap 60. 60 Maverick. Go.
They'll throw it again. That's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get it back to within 2 possessions. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy, ref, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
I would agree with that.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And it goes out of bounds, so that's going to snuff out the spark they were trying to build on here in the 4th. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Counter give to Mostert. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. An aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Go tonight. Like 20.
From the gun, Gong. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Full momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Goff on 1st and 10. Hauled in, again it's Bowers. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
180.
Throwing again, it's Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the fumble did to break things up. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They'll run with Mostert. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Here's second and goal from the 6. Back to Mostert. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Mostert on 3rd and goal. Maybe should have been thinking past their partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
A 27-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. They make this a 19.3 score advantage.
I think you could call this one now, okay? His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
The Raiders' kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Strong with the return. Whoa, and he gives himself up quickly to the surprise of us and his entire team off the field position to start.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Go here on first. He's got a man left. We're down to the 2-minute
get the fuck out of
here. Browns trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Oh no, they get him yet again.
That was it. Everybody. Like, here we go. I'm even telling you.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing more early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
First play of the drive. Here's Mostert. And he can't escape from. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
The Raiders nearing a win as he drops to a knee. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
Feel like things are getting hard, remember their faces and how great it will feel when you feel them wrong. The best always love competition. They love to prove their haters wrong because nothing feels as great as taking a bath in the tears of your enemies. Wonderful. It's not a Naruto versus a Superhero. It's someone who's going fast and direction and you want to go. That's your competition. While you take the day off, your rival is putting in the work. If you want to quit halfway, your rival is going all the way. Let them drive you. Let it motivate you to push yourself. You don't need to be smarter, better looking, or have a better start than they do. All you need to do is work hard. True talent is overrated. When you're able to work hard consistently, you build your own. You build your own success. Don't let their closed-mindedness be the measure of your ability. You can't change the past, but the future is an empty page. Prove those suckers wrong for doubting you, for thinking that you and them are cut from the same cloth.
This Adam is on WhatsApp. Everyone here? Everyone on WhatsApp got the location change. Great. This Adam is not everybody here. Don't show up because the location change was buried by our SVPs. It's time for WhatsApp.
Seeing how stunning it felt was electric.
I just jumped into that walker and I just annihilated the encounter. Squeezing that trigger and feeling that blaster just go off, it was like a whole new world opened up for me. There's something really special here that we haven't done Destiny before. That ignition, that hiss, that sound.
Oh, it's like that. Okay.
We begin in the shadow of a prophecy that says our end is already written. It's here we draw a line in the sand, where we start the long journey to fight our fate. In Renegades, Guardians infiltrate a criminal underworld to save a friend whose past has caught up with him and disrupt the rise of powerful new enemies. In special collaboration with Lucasfilm Games, we took inspiration from Star Wars to craft a one-of-a-kind Destiny story. Renegades redefines what an expansion can be that brings the freedom, guns, and glory of a space crossbow to Destiny. But Renegades isn't just about power. It's about what you're willing to risk to change the future.
The folks at Lucasfilm were such great collaborators. They understood that in order for this to work, we had to find where the Venn diagram of our two stories meet. Themes of underdogs rising up against something much larger than themselves. Themes of hope. Those little pieces in that Venn diagram are the ones that really helped us find the story that we meant all together.
If you look at Star Wars and you look at Destiny, you can kind of see that parallel that exists. So, for instance, our Dredgen, they're Sith.
Pretty Sithy.
Yeah, and then you've got the Baron Imperium, and they are very, very perilous. They have a huge appetite for expansion.
I think of the Toxic Order. There are Jedi in this world, so they are steps from emulate your heroes, then help yourself. You have people you look up to, don't you? Research them. Watch videos about them. Hear them talk about their struggles and connect them to yours. How do they do? How do they overcome? What do they do then? What small things do they do that can be implemented in your life? The same way your heroes do, and it won't be long until you stand among them. Everyone wants a mentor, someone to hold them. Make the choices clear. Set the pace, direction, open doors, and use their own connections for your personal benefit. Guess what? Probably never get the mentor to help you. Maybe there are places to advance you. But one get the next best friend. Maybe someone talks to you like you spend time dissecting and learning how they operate. Whenever faced with a decision like yours, ask yourself, what would you even make in their place? Then, you'll get close to the benefits of a mentor just by figuring out their course of action. You know this truth better than anyone else. If you want help, you first have to help yourself. Here's a great story told by comedian Chris Rock that goes like this. I'd always end up broken down on the highway. When I stood in traffic, dragged someone down, nobody stopped. But when I pushed my own car, other drivers would get out and push into me. If you want help, help yourself. For help. Step 13. Move the every day. There's not a day that goes by without us doing something, even the hardest of things that help us win. Some days it's incredible. Some days it's just to leave the house. The first thing you can do in life is go to bed and then realize it means anything to you. Don't missed it. It's not beautiful, guys. It's yourself. Please one thing up to that will have a positive effect on our future. Just a couple of minutes to suggest the top start confident. Your mind is amazing like that because very competitive. It takes a long to-do list of things you know would make a difference. It takes less than 5 minutes to send an email, a recipe, to get in touch with someone. It takes less than a minute to put on your running shoes, and once you do, you're going to get a house. And since you're not the might as well run once around the block. Another favorite thing is to find things that have a long-term positive effect. The best example is how the previous reward software system help us sometimes time and value factors that influence stuff. The life is a combination of planning and execution. Some days your job is to think. Some days your job is to put in the work. What day is it for you today? Never allow a day to go by that you didn't do something that makes your life better. In the beginning, you'll find it hard because it's meant to be hard. Hard is good. Hard means you're growing, that you're doing something outside of your comfort zone. And by result, you're becoming a standard. The words of that one chick guru from BoJack Horseman. Every day gets just a little bit easier. That's the catch. You have to do it every day.
Name existed forever,
Step
means
14.
victory, help. A whole name means
Create a
protector.
reward
Shorten it by 2 letters,
your
without the
goal
IR at the end. The
You heard
reincarnated
the
Gil
notion
Scott
of
living in
hard,
the
play hard.
again. The World
And
Cup
if
in
you
Moscow with a
reward
blonde
for
for
one
10.
time,
Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul,
success.
so fly I can
Get
walk in any
rich,
spot.
get a
Every
comfortable
be
home,
so
with
good
beautiful
from a
kids,
time when
but
it was stronger.
More
Today's
than going
streets
to
are
the
calmer.
gym,
They used to kill
your
for
body
shade,
is
sneaks,
here,
and bombers.
and you're able to enjoy life.
My name existed
The
forever
reward for doing
before
what you
Christians
love
came
in
in
a way that's
America, even
appreciated
better.
by
With
others
click
is
sounds
that
in their
you don't
mouths
have
was
to
language
do
for
work
humans.
that
With
doesn't
stick figures and
use your
K's, my
soul.
name's written
It
fluid.
could be
Nasty like way
used
before
more
even
words
Rome
than
had a
to live,
sewage.
but by
For
working for the
50,000
sake
years
of
ago, if
work,
I could choose
just
its
to be able to
origin,
pay your
since
bills
there's nothing
until
to
you
gain by
eventually
assuming
die.
I'ma say the
The great
definition
thing
of my
about
name,
today
the
is
truest.
have
I
options.
shocked them like
Just
real
for the fact
prop.
you're consuming
Creep with
is
baddies in
not
sequence,
helpful.
dresses
All
with high
have
strung.
friends.
Fresh off the
You
jet,
all
you can see
are
my vision while
friends.
I've
Even
come.
emotion.
How much time
You
y'all
can
got? Yo,
understand the
Primus, drop
language
something.
Valve was tapped
What
in.
defines my name?
Access to this kind of
What
information
defines my
that's
name?
provided to you for free. You
NAS.
could have easily added a bit more
What
fluff,
defines my name?
techniques, and sell this to you as a paid product,
NAS.
but you didn't. You're
What
giving
defines my
you
name?
value for
DNA
free.
King James,
Our
Kenneth
entire
St. Michael,
strategy is to build
polygamous
you the
minded,
support
7 wives on ridiculous timing. They
to
always
get
share
this
the
kind of
same title.
information.
That be the
If you do
talk.
value
Let's
our
fly
work,
like a stop in
our
Frisco, New
core
York.
is you
At 20, I
subscribing
said
to
I
our
better
channel,
quit by 30 than
liking
my
our
30. I
videos.
thought
It
by
has
40
an
rapping is corny.
unlimited
How
customer
wrong was I?
membership, so if
Never
you're
would have
checking
thought
out
that 50 new songs
and
by
you don't
Nas
take an
would be
idea
hard
of
to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod Kane,
so
Coogee, and
thankful
Chris.
that you
Two
chose to
names
be
like
part
Cool
of
James,
this process.
Face Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick,
Number one thing about
successful
real
and
estate is
unnatural.
you got to
I
get
thought they
busy
saw us in
learning
a
what am I looking
cyanide
for? What
capsule.
am I
The
trying to
truth is
buy?
poison
What
to any
assets
fraud.
do I
Jimmy
say no to
vodka suits
immediately?
and
And what
shoes going
assets do I
against
like?
any
Okay, this
odds.
is what I'm
How could
looking
you
for.
hate
There's an
me? I
exact
survived
model.
the 80s.
Okay,
D's the
math,
trauma,
the code.
embalming fluid and
And I'm going to
laced.
show you some of these
Inhale fumes
deals.
from a stove.
Show you for
Thought the
free
shows
how to
booked
get
up. I
access
chose to take
to
the
the
world
best
over.
real
Look
estate
up.
in the world.
What
And then I'm
defines
going to
my
show
name?
you our exact procedure for underwriting the deal and the potential of the deal and the possibility of the deal. How long you're going to keep the deal. How much it'll cash flow you. How to do splits with your investors if you don't have any cash. You need to raise the money. These deals that I'm doing today, they're so big you have to raise money. So look, come to the free webinar. I'll show you exactly how to play the game the way I play it. I've never done a deal. che manca detenuta solo di no. Ehi, check it out. Ehi, that's
Premiere album still gonna happen.
The loaded Italian has classic flavors with an Arby's flair. It's more American Italian than Italian, just like the Pope. And people line up to see him. Arby's, we have the meats.
That fits. Do not have a problem with that. I don't know how much you want yourself. You have to cook yourself. You have to cook meat. You for your health. Do it for your kids. Do it for your friends. To your health and to keep them. Keep them calm so you feel like you want to quit. Your favorite keep you motivated. Do what's good. Take from it. Maybe go to war. Maybe to work. Maybe travel the world to find it out. Get back to us. And keep up the game that we want to see.